Hello and welcome to this week's Viking Verbatim. We want to thank you for tuning in to these announcements as we try to spread the good word of all the great things happening at AHSTW. First and foremost, we want to thank Mid-States Bank for a $5,000 contribution to the AHST Education Endowment Fund. This $5,000 contribution raises their total contribution to $10,000. We want to thank Mid-States for their partnership and continued support for AHSTW. Another exciting event happening this month is the transfer of the Walnut Building to the City of Walnut. At our February 20th board meeting of the AHSTW, we will file a quitclaim deed to transfer the property to the City of Walnut. That will then have to be approved by the City of Walnut and their regularly scheduled council meeting in March, and then recorded with the Potawatomi County Recorder's Office. After this is complete, the property will then be owned by the City of Walnut. We've had several people ask us about how to get into the building, how to reserve space, and etc. after the property has been transferred. All of those logistics will be communicated by the City of Walnut, as they will be the new owners of the building. We want to thank the City of Walnut for their commitment to creating a positive asset left behind after reorganization, and we are very proud of the partnership that we have with the city. This week, I wanted to share all of our administrators and allow them to give some updates in each of the buildings. We will begin with our Director of Technology, Ryan Smith, who will be sharing some great things on the updating of our devices for our students.
Ryan Smith, Director of Technology here at AHSTW. I'd first like to start off by congratulating our first LEGO League team. We're very proud of all that they've accomplished this year. Secondly, we are getting ready to go out to RFP to receive bids for Chromebooks. Chromebooks is the device that our committee has chosen to move forward with for one-to-one, so we are very excited about that process. And lastly, we redesigned the school website, so it now has a new look, a little more user-friendly and hopefully easier to use on mobile apps, because we know that most of our users are using smartphone and mobile devices.
Hello, just a few updates for the elementary building. February 5th, this coming Monday, will be our 100th day of school. So we have some 100th day activities and celebrations going on in some of our, especially the lower elementary, the primary classrooms, lots of counting to 100 kinds of things. So look for communication from your teachers if that affects you. We also have on Wednesday a 2:30 1-hour early dismissal because we as a district are hosting the sub-district FFA contest. So we are dismissing at 2:30 on Wednesday, February 7th. Also collecting box tops. Anyone who has box tops at home, encourage you to drop those off here at the elementary office if you don't have an elementary student. Those do benefit us financially. We purchase playground equipment and other resources and things with that money. So collecting those through Valentine's Day, February 14th. Through a partnership with Family Incorporated here in town and Amy Hoffman, we are providing childcare for a program that the AEA is putting on Monday night, February 5th. We posted some information about it recently on our elementary Facebook page. It's a documentary entitled Resilience, and it talks about what's called the ACEs study, that stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences Study, and talks about the long-term effects and how toxic stress and traumatic events can affect the brain development of children and what to do about it, how to build resilience in them. We would be providing childcare. Supper is provided by the AEA. If you are interested in watching that documentary and participating in that event, please call our office as soon as possible so we know how many people we would need to staff for childcare. But I would encourage you to watch this documentary. It was very informational for our staff as well.
Welcome from AHSTW High School. We've got lots going on this month in the building and in the coming months. First off, local scholarships are out right now. So senior parents, you want to make sure that you're checking out Mrs. Merkel's webpage for more information on that. We will also be hosting an adult-only presentation that's entitled Not My Kid, or Is It? Basically, there will be experts there presenting material on human trafficking, drug trends with kids, and also youth mental health care, which is a hot topic right now all across the state and country. There will be a free meal offered that night and also child care for those that need daycare. It'll be starting at 5:30 in the secondary cafeteria on March 12th. And this event is sponsored by the Avoca Rotary and the Megan Johansson McCarthy Hope Fund. We will be hosting FFA sub-districts here at Avoca. We're very excited about that on February 7th. And just a reminder to our parents, that will be a 2:30 dismissal on that day. We'll be having a junior high dance on February 15th from 7 to 9 o'clock, immediately following our junior high girls basketball game. We'll be having a high school snowball dance on February 24th. This is casual attire. It is not a formal dance, something for our kids to have a little fun in the winter. Our girls basketball team will be hosting first round of the regional tournament on Saturday, February 10th at 7 o'clock against ACGC. Our boys basketball team will be hosting first round districts here in Avoca on Monday, February 12th against Red Oak at 8 o'clock. Our wrestlers start sectionals in Underwood Saturday, February 3rd, and will continue on to their district competition at Riverside on Saturday, February 10th. Congratulations to our 56 speech students and their coaches for advancing to state speech at Waukee High School this Saturday. Also, just want to remind parents that we have an open door policy at AHSTW Junior High School building. Feel free to stop in, introduce yourself, share any concerns or any celebrations you might have. Go Vikings.
I want to thank Ryan Smith, Sarah Cook, and Steve Savane for giving their updates on in their prospective buildings and as a district of all the great things happening here at AHSTW. As always, if you have questions on how we can better serve your student, please let us know by giving us a call or shooting us an email, and we will respond to you as soon as we can. Thanks, and have a great rest of the week.